So I put up a poll on my community tab a few days ago, and it asked, what is Caillou's best trade? To be clear, a couple people got mad at it. Come on, I'm just joking around. I love Kent Hughes. I've seen people talk about him like this, describe him. Look, he's awesome. I love him. What is Kent Hughes' best trade? I asked. And I put three options. I put the Monahan trade, which, if you'll remember, it's Monahan and a first-round pick from the Flames to the Habs for future considerations. We've got the Kirby Dach trade, which involved sending Romanov to the Islanders, getting a first-round pick back for him, and then giving that to Chicago for Kirby Dach. A beautiful swap on the draft floor. It was just, that was incredible by Kent Hughes. And I threw in the Lehkonen Barron trade, and I know there's a few other pieces in there, but basically Artturi Lehkonen for Justin Barron. And yes, it's a rebuild type trade, but I think that was still a very good one. And can you guess who won that poll? If you guessed the Kirby Dach trade, you were right at 62%, which honestly kind of surprised me. I really thought it would be neck and neck for the Monahan and the Dach trade, just considering the fact that the Habs got a first-round pick already from the Flames just to take Sean Monahan, and they might even be able to flip him again to get another first or second-round pick or a really good prospect. I know there's some talk about Xavier Bourgault out there from Edmonton. I mean, as a Flames fan, it would hurt my heart so much to see Sean Monahan go to the Oilers, but hey, if the Habs get Bourgault, that's a price I'm willing to pay. That would be pretty cool. But honestly, yeah, for the Dach trade to just run away, sweep things up with 62% of the vote, surprised me a little bit. And I understand that Kirby Dach is blossoming into something of a star here, the way he's playing. I love this skill. And hey, let's make no bones about it. Both of them are steals. The Monahan trade and the Dach trade, they're both steals, both nasty fleeces by Kent Hughes here, in my opinion. And yes, Kirby Dach has slowed down just a tad over the past few games, but he still looks solid, and he's still cooking when he has the puck. And I'm still happy with Kirby Dach's game the past few. And yeah, I don't know. I really see a lot in this kid. And I did, since the bubble, when it was Chicago against Edmonton, that little playoff series, I remember seeing Kirby Dach and saying, wow, that kid is a player, okay? And yes, even when he had those down seasons, I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know if this guy's just straight up a bust, okay? I really don't. He might just be a product of how depressing everything is in Chicago, seriously. And so far, it seems like that was most likely right. Me personally, I'm with that 35%. I still think the best trade made by Kent Hughes was the Sean Monahan trade. Again, because that future considerations most likely is going to end up being not very much at all, if anything, for the Calgary Flames. And I understand people can say, people need to stop thinking future considerations means nothing. No, it doesn't. Okay, call me in a year, call me in 2 years, and tell me what the Flames got back in this trade. I promise you, it will be virtually nothing. That's basically what future considerations means in GM terms. Yes, there's a few exceptions, but generally, that's what it is. So call me in a year and tell me what the Flames got back in the Sean Monahan trade, other than the salary cap space that they used to sign Nazem Kadri. So I love the fact that Kent was able to get an entire first-round pick to take on 1 year of Sean Monahan at $6 million. Not 3, not 4, 1 year. I'm telling you, he hypnotized Brad Treliving for that. A first-round pick to take 1 year of him. And again, the fact that he could still flip him is just nasty. It's just honestly wizardry at this point. I don't get it. I honestly thought for a while that Sean Monahan was going to get traded, and yes, I did think there would be maybe a second round pick attached to him, but to straight up attach a first, and I understand it was an extra first, but still, first round picks in the NHL are worth gold, man. Seriously, that's like rubbing the genie lamp getting a first round pick. So it's just, I don't know. They're tough to move. GMs want to hold on to them as much as they can, unless you think you're a real contender and you want to go make a rental. But yeah, I'm surprised it was a first round pick. That's why, to me, that's Kent Hughes' best trade. And obviously, Kirby Dach is a close second because, hey, for Kent and his staff to go out there and take a chance on this guy that was looked at across the league as being, he's not going to live up to his potential, he's not a great player, he's terrible in the face-off circle, blah, blah, blah. Ken Hughes took a flyer on that reclamation project, said, okay, if he's not great in the dot, then maybe he doesn't have to play center. We'll put him on the wing, and we can exploit his skill. And now they might end up putting him back at center at some point here, so they can hone it because it's a rebuilding Habs team with a coach in Martin St. Louis who has almost no experience coaching in the NHL other than last year. So he's also trying to learn the ropes so they can learn together. And I love that growth mindset that Marty seems to be implementing in that room. And clearly it's conducive to success for Kirby Dach. So that's a very close second to me. Just such an astute, smart move by Kent Hughes and the staff there. I love it. But to me, the Monahan trade is just pure genius by that Habs staff there. I love it so much. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this. Of course, as usual, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.